Hello everybody, welcome back to another Ammo Sim Productions. Today I'm here with you with a game that's quite old. May have played it once before on this channel, don't really remember. If not, Kerbal Space Program. We're playing with one goal, to get to the moon. I'm not good at any of this really. I have gotten a few satellites in orbit before, and that's really about it. I've never successfully landed on the moon. So, I'm gonna start this and see how long it takes. So, I do have a save already done where I have been to, like right here, I've got 3 flights in progress. Instead, I'm going to start a new. It's going to be sandbox. Don't really care about the flag, honestly. You know, let's see, what flags are there? Is everything so damn small? NASA. There's a NASA one. Circles. You know, I kind of like this one. White owl. Look with that. Save name. No. To the moon. Guilty normal. Crew respawn timer 2 hours. Didn't know there was one. Auto hide crew members before flight. Okay. Looks normal to me. Not really planning on changing any of it. And start. If y'all hear me, I am munching on ice. I like my ice. Thanks, I've got it. Yep. Vehicle assembly. That's what I heard. Do I have my... No, I don't. Okay. Ooh. There's stuff in here for Steam. Oh, I wonder what these are. I could just use some of these, but that would be too much. Alright, that's fine. Cancel, because I don't want to load anything. So, yeah, go away. I know how to do this. Alright, so this is gonna take 3 crafts in total. It's gonna take a refueling craft that is there to refuel. Then it's going to take a craft that will have to get fuel to the refueling craft, which is actually going to be done in the form of ore. And then I'm going to create what's called a craft to go to the refueling craft and refuel. That's what I'm doing, to go to the moon. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so this right here is going to be the refuel satellite. Probably misspelled that, don't really care. Alright, so first thing is we're not having manned, we are having automatic for this first one. I need a remote guidance unit. What's the difference between them? Oh, and that one weighs more. Let's see. One's bigger. I'll take the bigger one, honestly. I really will. I'll find it. Get rid of that. I'll take the bigger one. Yeah, simpler. That is simply because the decouplers that I'm using are the grabbing unit. How does a grabbing unit work? Oh, interesting. Still wouldn't technically fit. Where is it? It's not coupler. The docking port, which is here somewhere. Commander control. No, I will need a lot of that. Yes. Smaller one may actually be better. Smaller one is better. Okay. I'm only doing this simply because I know I have to have this here. So I'll work on the front of that in a minute. From there, I'm going to actually need the Convertotron. That's the big one. That's the small one. This right here could convert everything still, right? One just weighs a lot less. So you can resource converter, you can turn ore and electricity to liquid fuel and oxidizer. Whatever I say, look at this. So it's really the liquid fuel and oxidization is what I actually need. Is what I'm actually going to need, but I could do that with this one, I think. It's for liquid fuel and oxidizer, so I could do it all from this. It's just probably going to be slower. What do you need in terms of cooling? Cooling is going to be 75 kilowatts. It's fine. That is actually something that's more important than you would think, as I learned over time with just by testing and trying to learn how to do this. Is one thing I've done. But I mean, it's science. There's no real math needed in this, as one race says in some stupid video. You know, math is very much actually needed. Yes, I am not going to even attempt it, honestly. But you shoot stuff into the sky, it explodes. You retry. That's why there's no Kerbals on this one. That's why I'm using a remote guided, because I don't want to deal with that. And honestly, I could put this on here as well and go ahead and put ore in this thing, which would actually save us a complete step. Because before, the reason I had two sizes before, because I didn't do that originally, because I didn't know how the Convertotrons worked. But before I do that, let's get some payload. No. Cargo. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Here's what I'm looking for. That's a big holding tank. That's the holding tank I want. And you know what? Put a few more. I like that. Put another small and a few more of these. Just like that. I like that. Alright. I am gonna go ahead and grab some of get rid of that search. These. What's the difference in them again? These are tiny, that's what. I want some big propellant. I only need 4 of these. Not really working out. Alright, it's gonna use up a lot of propellant just doing that. No, why don't I just put them up here? Duh. Much better. Because right here on these flat panels I'm going to put heat shield, not heat shields, radiators to cool this thing while it runs. I'm also gonna have to have some for the drills. So I can't think that I'm missing anything. I'm missing these, which I really need to put up here of all places. So I need these right here for command and control. I need the advanced reaction wheel. That one's a little big. Inline stabilizer, yes. A small reaction wheel. Ugh, that is so tiny. I really have to use the large ass one. Not a better reaction wheel. That's the same one. Like, that looks terrible. Like, even if I was to put that up there, that would it's just terrible. Screw that. You ain't getting a reaction wheel. Don't know if that's gonna be good for us or not. We'll figure it out. Alright, engines. Let's look, make sure we don't need anything else first. Not really sure how this right here would actually work, but okay. Oh, I need to go ahead and put solar panels and my heat shielding on here first. What is this? An infrared telescope? What? That's in the game? Surface scanning module, I'm already fully aware of that. Goo container. Biometer. Space Junior, don't think those right there are just kind of little things. That's fine. Alright, where am I under science? I don't need science. Who needs science? What we need is thrust. I don't even need the parachute. This thing is not meant to come back down. Alright, let's start off with thermal panels. Oops. Small ones, I really only want... Is it 3? There's only 3 sizes of this. That will do fine, I'm sure. I know you right click, extend, there's the radiator. It works. Okay, let's go for, that should be more than enough cooling for that thing. Last time I caught my space thing on fire pretty much while in space. Alright, so, solar panels. Don't remember quite how these look. Let's remember. They look like that. Don't like them. These can come off. Nope. And I want me some large, expandable ones. This is probably gonna be a mistake. They don't look too bad, honestly. They're just the wrong ones. Was that the one? A little small. Need more power than that. Is it 1x16 I used? I know I'm just placing them all kinds of wrong. Thermoelectric generator. I'm not actually sure how that works. Something to do with core heat. I've never actually used one of those. I think this is the one I like to use. Alright. Yeah, that's the one I want to use. What do you do? Fuel cell array? Not sure how that works. That's a resource converter, actually. Oh, it turns fuel into electricity. Okay, that's not really going to be a problem. Alright, so I only want really 2 of these. Whoops. And good place to put them is going to pretty much be like right here. It's going to be really hard to do that. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry, Cassie walked in. So let me get some batteries. Let's see, that holds a 4,000. That holds 100. I'm gonna take the 400 out, 4,000. Duh. I've got to put the solar these back on first. Just like that. And then I can. I don't like that. Way better. Okay. These here. Whoops. Damn it. Ah. All it takes is one little slip. That throws it all off again. Just like that. Got it. We gotta make this as compact as possible when doing it. Otherwise, things get ripped off. Alright. I think that's everything I need for this. This is my head. I do not remember how I handled the top. So what I'm going to do is put on, because these right here aren't docking ports. These right here are actually just connecting ports. Just like that. Now they're docking ports, which is exactly what I want. I hope I could just transfer fuel from one to another just like this, but I'm not really sure. May even need to actually put the fuel tank here. I think I will do that. Ooh, that's a little big. Also big. Too small. Little big. Just right. But how much fuel does that hold? That holds mono repellent. It's not even a fuel tank. I mean, I need a mono repellent tank here anyway, but still. Okay, so that's mono repellent. I need liquid fuel. Mono repellent is not normally a big problem. So these little big. Give me the size I want, please. Xeon gas. I'm not using xeon gas. That's got liquid fuel and oxidizer. That's a little small though. Mono repellent, liquid fuel oxidizer. That one's humongous. How am I supposed to make it? They're not a shorter version of that. Well, that one's too small, so. I guess that's what I'm getting. Bottom half, I'm going to need pretty much the same thing there, and then one of these here, and I am going to do this. Nope. Get rid of that. Need that to be a single. This up to there. That did not go where it was supposed to. Still not going where it's supposed to. Gonna guess it can't go like that. Huh. Well, we're just gonna hope. Alright, so, and from there I need me another one of these assemblies. Just like that, followed by a bunch of docking, which was where again? Coupling. There. And now you could dock from it from pretty much any direction. Alright. So now we will. Still don't remember what I was supposed to do at the top. Guess I'll do something like this. Do that, give me some aerodynamics. else. Ain't there a nose cone that fits that? There you go. So now we can eject that to get that off. Hopefully that works like that. It probably won't, honestly. Okay, down here though, I'm going to grab us a decoupler that actually fits. Like that, sure. Then we're going to go to fuel tanks. We're going to have us a fairly good size come on. That'll do. Sure. No. That was what? That one? Yeah. I think I like bigger ones down here. That's a square though. I want a round fuel tank. It's so short. What's this crap? I mean, it's bigger than what I have up there, I guess. I just want a really tall one. I guess that's what I'm getting. Do that, and then we're going to put an engine on it. That's a little small for an engine. I think that will do. Because he's Reliant. The atomic engine. No idea how to even work that engine. And this engine here uses xenon gas to propel, which is something we're going to use on the lander. We're not planning on bringing them back. They're gonna land, and that's where they live. Forever. The Reaper engine. Skipper. Yeah, I'll go with the Skipper. See, because it has... that much thrust, however you read this. Yeah, it has way more thrust than the swivel and reliable. Sorry, Reliant. Okay. And then from there, we are now going to do a second set of couplers. I like these couplers personally. Can I do one more stage up? Probably could. And normally I would use solid fuel rockets for this, but and I'll just show you real quick. That is so tiny. I swore that rocket was way bigger. I swore these rockets were bigger. Is this right here just that stupidly large? Alright, the problem we always run into is the engines on these. You just can't put a drill on them hardly. I feel like this has got more lift than the solid fuel boosters. That's a solid fuel booster. That's much better. And if I like go down here to what's it, utility, grab the small drill. Actually, big drill might work a little better. I only need one. Oh, they let me put it on there, right? That'll be fine, I think. And then if just deploy drill, yeah, that's plenty far down. Okay, that will be fine actually. This is already better than my prototypes were. I do need some heating for that launch escape system. Alright, so thermal. We'll get the large one right here. Just gonna stick it right there. It's plenty, honestly. And then for electrical, simply because we have to have electrical for this, I'm going to put one pretty much right here on every single one of those engines. That's just gonna hold enough power. And I'm never gonna make that fit right. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Do that. That will give me enough energy to power this drill every day, all day, for the amount of time it takes to actually fill this tank, or both of these tanks up here, which should be fine. Let's see. I think we're gonna do a test flight. So now I hit save. There's my refuel satellite, and not quite done. Aerodynamics. They need heads. Lots of heads. Let me actually also get all my shit put together right. So, as of right now, they would immediately drop. So I put these in another section way down there. Then I do those. Then I do that, and at the same time that I hit that one, though, that one's trying to let go. I should not be letting go at that time. So, ain't there a coupler right here? I didn't put a coupler there. Just like that. Okay, so first stage, 6 rockets. Then they decouple. Then I fire that rocket. In fact, I can actually put that in with that one. Then that decouples, and whenever that decouples, that could also decouple with this one at the same time, and they'll be fine. Once I reach that stage, if this is not in orbit, we are not going in orbit. Whoops. What's all this? What? Huh? Who needs heat shields? EVA propellant. Don't get me wrong, I might need that eventually. Air intakes, there's air intakes. Liquid fuel, monopropellant, that's actually kind of useful for this kind of stuff. Honestly, oxidizer, sure. Solid fuel, that's really not a bad idea. Huh. Close that back up. Never in my life have I actually accidentally opened that menu. Okay, I am looking for... What am I looking for? I remember. Control modules. Command and control. Bigger ones. Vapor engines. I do think it's these right here specifically that I want. And then I do want another 4 lined up, like right here on this. And honestly, I could move this one up to here because that there now gives me propellant from both sides around center of this module. Problem I'm going to run into is these down here. Okay, save. Only at 30 minutes. We got plenty of time to launch. No, I'm not good at this either. I know, I'm actively sitting on the ground, but that is intentional in this case. 3 of these should honestly be enough. What? Oh, that's... Yep. Assembly vehicle, or vehicle assembly. Alright. Got it. That can actually push the rocket over. Did not know that. No one to me. Not had that happen yet. Ah. Let's just go ahead and test that. Good. Open up some solar panels. Go ahead and turn the radiator on. Click on that. We have electrical charge. Start surface. That's going to start mining. Seizure warning real quick for anyone who isn't aware. We apparently hold a lot of ore. This is a lot more to my test ore, or my test one was. It's going to take a minute. I'm going to pause the video. Alright. Skipped all that. Found out that I am not actually using these at their best potential at all. Nope, sorry, yeah, that was right. I wanted that gone. This here, I want to retract. Retract. What the fuck did I do? No. You. Retract. Oh, oh, this is bad. Okay. Go up. And lock it. Also realized I didn't put any supports on this. Hold on. I didn't put any supports on it. Oh god, it's flip-flopping. Woo! Nope. And we're going to the ground. Okay. Revert flight to assembly bay. Ah, that was terrible. Structural. Need to have supports on all of these. Okay. Maybe there's a range on those. Alright. This would probably be easier to do with just a small drill. Yep, just like that. That should be good. Track drill. Actually, just gonna move it right there. It's here. I really think I only need one of these. I'll go ahead and place the second one just because. I don't need more than 2. Batteries are there just to make sure that I don't run out of power. Because if I run out of power, the drill turns off and this turns off. Let's try this. This is probably not gonna work either. Can I get some kind of support from like up here to down here at all? No, I can't. Get that off. Go there, I guess. Yeah, straight to the battery. Why not? Save. Try launching this. I also just thought, though, while I was doing all that, I really may not have even needed to make the satellite to start with. I could just build a really, really large rocket to get to the moon using some extremely large thrusters. Just go ahead and just pin both of these up here. Just open this, activate, pin that over here. Little drill, deploy, pin that. I can see it. Start harvesting surface. Come up here, and I am going to pause it while I warp. Yeah, small drill is way more efficient because we're running at that was running at 100 thermal efficiency while it was actually mining instead of like whatever it was before. I know it's been a whole lot less days. All right. Check my stages. There's that. That launches when those decouple, and then when that's done, the next decoupler is just kind of the end. Turn SAS and RCS on. I am all the way up on throttle, and go. It is definitely a lot more stable. It is also a lot harder to turn. Oh, it's starting to tip. Oh, I put too much force into that turn. Oh, this is bad. I'm going to roll. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Just settle out. And go to retrograde. Start pushing up. It's gonna go bad really quick. Yeah, retrograde is pointing me down. Got it. Coupler does not decouple. That is a problem. Vehicle assembly. I do not know. Okay, so this entire thing here has to go. In fact, this entire module's got to be reworked. Everything does. From here down. So, that's fine. Got an idea. Dear, where are my couplers again? I want these. 4 of them. Looks good to me. Alright. Oh, this is terrible. Fuel tanks. I want some. I know they're here. Where are they at? Not that one. These? No. They're long and skinny. Like these. I want these. But long and skinny. Good handful of these. One more set, yeah. I like that. Go for engines now. And with this setup, I will actually be able to use solid fuel thrusters. Vector. Yeah, I like the Vector. They always work really well. And then from that, I'm going to go with another decoupler. Same decoupler, because again, I like this decoupler. Put that there. And then I'm going to go back to engines, and I'm going to go to the solid fuel boosters, and these big ones will work great in this case. Just like that. I should now be able to take this mini drill, put a single one on right here. Go ahead and deploy that drill. It's just got to be lower than the engine sits. Retract. Now I go for my heat. Put the large panel right here above it. Don't know why it's acting like that, but okay. And then I need batteries. That is what I'm going to do. Just like that, and then I will go for this large ass solar panel. I'm gonna put one in because that might actually be enough. From here, I do need a good handful of these because right now the only change I have is going to be on that. That's not going to work very well. Oh well, I just messed it up quite badly actually. Oh well. Those there. That back on there because how I messed it up is I grabbed the one that didn't have everything on it. Just gonna put that there because maybe that will help. Probably won't, but you never know. Again, deploy. Looks good to me, I think. Let's go back to heat. Grab the large panel. Just gonna slap it right there. That's gonna be in the way, but that'll be fine. Oops, clicked off the window. Power. Gonna put 4 of these batteries around the panel. Wonder how badly this panel actually affects flight. And I'm just gonna stick this right here. Looks good to me. Aerodynamics. I need to fix that because this right here is not aerodynamic in any way. There. And then I need some big noses on those. They look terrible. Alright, nice. Low to the ground. All my thrust is right there, pretty much centered as I believe it should be. Which one was this one? Aerodynamic overlay. Not really sure how that works. Center of mass. Pretty center. Don't really want it too low. I mean, it's lower than center, but it's probably fine. Alright, let's save, launch. And those were solid fuel boosters, I do believe. Yeah, they should have been. Alright, so first thing I need to do is come here, deploy the drill, deploy the solar panel, activate the radiator. I really should pin these, otherwise I'm going to mess it up again like I did that one time. And now if I just... I'm going to open that. If I just start harvesting, and I'm just going to show you how much, see that's thermal efficiency. I'm just going to speed up. See how fast that's going up now? Before, I waited a good 3-4 minutes. Go to sunrise. Good. Now, stop, retract, shut down, retract. Unpin these because they're not important now. Give me both of these. I don't know if I need that other control module or not, but we about to find out. Oh, I need to check my stages. That, those. That's fine because I would like for these to get away before I activate my next engine. All right, I'll throttle up anyway. And go. Oh, this is very bad. Very, very bad. I didn't create a rocket. I created a missile. Got it. Vert flight, vehicle assembly. Can anyone make a guess on what I forgot to do? Structural... I forgot support cables. Cables are actually quite important. Whoops. I wonder if I need to do one from here to there and here to there. I think I will because, you know, never have too much support. And that is absolutely not true. You can. Yeah, there's a nice spider web of supports. Let's see who's messaging me. Let's see. Okay. Alright, nothing important. Alright, save, launch. I'm gonna pause this till I'm actually ready to launch. Alright, and we are ready. Let's see if I can get us in orbit this time. Without turning into a giant floppiness. Or a missile. Oh shit, turn those on. I like to go this way. No real particular reason. I don't remember exactly what SAS and RCS does. I don't use up all of my mono repellent either. So. Gonna have a nice curve on it. I need y'all to stop exploding. It always does this to me. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of, you know, of anything. And if y'all could please leave, that would be nice. This is what I'm going to do. I've got add maneuver. And when that flips, that's normally when orbit has been achieved. And it is good. So now I need to point that towards target. That will pretty much automatically point me by doing this. Alright. I'm watching this time here. I just told that to speed up to that time. Seconds. I'll have a 30-second burn time. Assuming that burn time is based off of my it's really not based off my throttle by the looks of it. Pretty around here. Sun. Can we see the moon? No. Probably on the other side of the planet, ain't it? Yep. I'm not even in good line with it either. Can't fix it now. If I fix it now, I'm going to run out of time to make my burn. I need the orbit to be good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Oh, they're not touching. Oh, this is bad. Oh, mistakes were made. Very much mistakes were made. I didn't put supports on them to each other. Mistakes were made. Oh god. Is the spiraling getting worse? I think the RCS is doing a decent job. Give us stability. We are in orbit. This maneuver here can be... I don't understand why the control is locked sometimes and then sometimes it's not. This is a decaying orbit. This is a decaying orbit. Just stop spinning. No, stop. Thank you. I don't want it to be so damn turned is the problem. Not sure I can rotate it to be the way we want it to be. That's definitely not doing what I want it to do. I hope I have enough liquid fuel to make this burn. I don't. I have enough to make this burn. And that will probably be the best burn I will actually get. I'm chewing through monopropellant like crazy. It's gonna be a 3-second burn as well, according to this. It is gonna be a slightly better orbit than this super wonky one I've got. Hopefully. It makes me wait a minute manually. Because once I drop these rockets, I no longer have any kind of engines. Don't have much liquid fuel left. Running out of oxidizer and monopropellant. That's fine. This satellite is never supposed to come back down. Satellite is supposed to just exist in orbit forever. I actually think my design on this is different from my prototype that I made like 6 months ago. Let's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Stability, please. Got my orbit right where I need it to be. What's that do? That. Okay. This is now a stable orbit that is not falling. And just to confirm that, and let's go faster. Whee! No probe control, I'm already aware of that. CommNet path is running out of monopropellant. Why can't I turn this off? No. Why can't I decouple? Why do I have no probe control? Why do I have no probe control? Can I even get to my solar panels? Where are my solar panels? They're between the tanks. Where is it? Remote guidance unit right there. There's no electricity. That's why I have no control. There's no power. Well, I got into orbit. Oh, but I don't have power. And no way to get power. Because I have expandable photocells instead of using basic photocells. Well, till then, I'm going to call this flight good. Tracking station. I am going to show you all the first model of all of this. My original that I did first. So, the facility. Just so y'all know what it's supposed to be like, I'm going to hit save. No. Okay. Main menu. Resume game. So there's To the Moon, then there's this one here. This is the one where I've been testing. I've got 3 flights in this one. One of them is an absolute failure. That one's a little worse. So, other than just flying debris, I've got the test mining drill, which was this one, which has no more fuel and no way to get anywhere. Oh, and is about to explode. Because I didn't include a way to cool this thing at all. Or this thing at all. And this is how I did the power on this. I just covered it in solar panels like that. No expanding solar panels. It was an idea. Did not work well. tracking station. And then one of them is actually just a basic satellite, doesn't really do anything. The refueling satellite, however, this is the one that I did here that I absolutely love. Got these right here that close and open and have a docking junior in them. So, interesting. Should have done that a little better. But this one right here, as you see, has just fuel tanks, which are full of liquid fuel currently. RCS tank. There is the convertitron. This is an ore hold that has no ore. Then we've got the advanced stabilization module. So I did have, so there's the remote guidance, and this right here is, what is that part? What was that for again? It's that, whatever it is. But it's got power and it works. This save, I've never made it to the moon. Still. But until then, I hope everybody has enjoyed this. We'll try getting to the moon next time. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.